Tonight's story is a gentle reminder of peace and rest. Phlox and Azalea, A Journey Under the Stars. This story is about Phlox and Azalea's enchanting adventure under the stars, exploring the magic that binds true friends. Once upon a time, in a quaint village, nestled between emerald hills and sapphire lakes, there lived a young girl named Phlox. She had curious eyes that seemed to sparkle like the stars, always yearning to explore the wonders of the universe. Her best friend was Azalea, a gentle giant, with a heart bigger than the moon itself and a laugh as warm as summer sunshine. Together, they made an unlikely pair, yet their bond was one of legends. Phlox adored spending her evenings gazing at the sky, counting stars and making wishes as they twinkled through the midnight velvet. Azalea, though large and sturdy, was as gentle as the breeze and often enjoyed Phlox's stargazing adventures. One fine night, under a canopy of shimmering stars, Phlox pleaded with Azalea. "Let's go on an adventure to find the dancing stars." Azalea, with a smile that could light up the darkest night, agreed, and they packed their bags with dreams and snacks. They set off, hand in hand, journeying beyond the familiar trails of their village, through fields aglow with fireflies, into the embrace of the whispering forest. As they traveled, the trees seemed to hum tales of old, and the moon cast a pathway of silvery light before them. Along the way, they met wise old owls, who winked knowingly from their perches, and mischievous rabbits that playfully hopped around their feet. Phlox giggled softly, and Azalea's hearty chuckle echoed through the night. As they ventured deeper into the forest, a grand meadow opened up ahead, hidden from ordinary sight, where the stars seemed to dance just above the ground. The meadow was a tapestry of flowers, in luminescent hues, and the air was sweet with the scent of blooming dreams. Phlox ran with abandon, her laughter mingling with the rustling leaves and the chirping crickets. Azalea followed slowly, delighted by the joy radiating from his little friend. Together, they lay down upon this celestial carpet, looking up at the vast expanse above. In that moment, time seemed to stand still, and Phlox reached for Azalea's hand, feeling the bond that tied them together stronger than any gravitational pull. "I think the stars dance just for us," Phlox whispered, her voice soft yet full of wonder. Azalea nodded, feeling the same magic permeating the air. They watched as constellations told stories centuries old, painting dreams across the night sky. In that peaceful solitude, they realized the world was much bigger than they imagined, yet comforting in its grandeur. As the night edged towards dawn, Phlox and Azalea walked back home, hearts brimming with newfound dreams and starry tales. Under the gentle guidance of the moonlight, two friends returned to their village, cherishing the adventure that brought them closer under the endless canopy of stars. And in their dreams, the stars continued to dance, a lullaby of silver light and joy. Here's another story to gently guide you to rest. Faith's Journey, Bluebonnet and Veronica. This story is about Bluebonnet and Veronica journeying together to restore faith for friendship and love. Under the vast expanse of a twinkling night sky, a gentle breeze brushed over the rolling hills where Bluebonnet lived. Their charming cottage, nested among blooming wildflowers, was a sanctuary for many creatures of the night. One day, a majestic phoenix named Veronica arrived, her magnificent feathers shimmering like molten gold. Veronica had traveled far, seeking solace and a kindred spirit to restore her faith in the world. Bluebonnet, a compassionate soul with a heart brimming with hope, welcomed Veronica with open arms. The nights passed with shared sprees, laughter, and dreams spoken beneath the moonlit glow. Bluebonnet learned of Veronica's past, the world once vibrant and full, now struggling under shadows of doubt and fear. Together, they embarked on a quest to reunite the light in Veronica's texts. They traversed lush forests where whispers of ancient legends echoed through the leaves. Every step was accompanied by faith, holding onto the belief that kindness and love could transcend even the darkest of times. They danced under rainbows, banished storms with their laughter, and watched the sunrise together, weaving their bonds tighter with each dawn. Bluebonnet taught Veronica the power of simplicity and the joy found in even the quietest moments. Veronica, in turn, gifted Bluebonnet her fiery wisdom, demonstrating the strength that comes from rising from the ashes. With each passing day, Veronica felt the warmth of faith rekindle within her, a gentle flame growing stronger. Their journey wasn't just a path through landscapes but a pilgrimage of the soul, filled with trials and triumphs. Afoot at the cottage, the two friends would gaze at the starry sky, knowing that their friendship had forged a beacon of hope. Bluebonnet shared tales of the flower's resilience, which thrived despite storms, blooming brighter for the trials endure. Veronica found comfort in these stories, realizing that faith was a journey, a belief in beauty even when unseen. As seasons changed, Veronica's heart was revived, ready to spread her wings anew. Under that twinkling sky, Bluebonnet and Veronica knew that faith was not merely a destination but a journey, with love and friendship lighting the way. Now, let's journey on with another gentle tale. Flux and Petunia, a tale of unwavering support. This story is about Flux, a dedicated artist who draws inspiration from his goldfish Petunia, sought to be our special bond through challenges in the artistic journey. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled amidst rolling hills and sprawling gardens, there lived a kind-hearted artist named Flux. He was known far and wide for his vibrant paintings that beautifully captured the essence of the serenity and joy found within nature. Flux had a companion, a small goldfish named Petunia, who lived in a crystal-clear bowl, perfectly situated beside the window upon a sunlit sill at Flux's cozy home. Petunia, with scales shimmering like polished gold, was more than just a pet. Was a source of inspiration and comfort for Flux during the moments when the colors on his palette failed to evoke the emotions he sought. One chilly autumn evening, while gusts of wind danced among the fallen leaves outside, Flux sat quietly by his easel, gazing at a canvas devoid of colors. Today, the colors seemed reluctant, refusing to unravel a story. Sensing Flux's eye frustration, Petunia swam in gentle circles, causing the water to ripple harmoniously. Her graceful movements captured Flux's attention, and he smiled, drawing motivation from Petunia's serene presence. Determined to blend colors as beautifully as Petunia swam, Flux dipped his brush into a glob of emerald paint. Slowly, he began painting the leaves cradling the nearby trees in the garden. As emeralds spread across the canvas, Petunia swam jubilantly, her tiny fins creating rhythmic waves. Flux repeated the process, adding hues of amber and gold, capturing the sun-kissed moments of dusk as they danced across the garden. Petunia shared Flux's joy, her vibrant presence painting silent cheers of encouragement that drove Flux's cry into full bloom. Suddenly, Flux encountered a challenge. A blank space refused the amalgamation of colors. He paused, noticing Petunia's unwavering support. Her eyes gleamed with reassurances, reminding him that true artistic expression stems from the heart. Trusting her silent advice, Flux closed his eyes, envisioning a hidden rainbow within the garden's calm. Thrusting his brush onto the canvas, colors exploded with vivid brilliance. With Petunia swimming gracefully nearby, Flux painted a masterpiece, the garden, captured with hues that didn't erase just real reality but re-nested it through feelings. The village praised Floch, his newest creation, a breathtaking portrait where warmth and tranquility overflowed the canvas edges. Each brushstroke whispered Kahaniat's undying support, creating a bond unbreakable even by the vastness of dreams. After the chorus was complete, Floch thanked Petunia, whispering a sincere note of gratitude. She swam closer, softly bumping her bowl's boundary, acknowledging him with joy and camaraderie. That night, as stars glittered above, Floch and Petunia sat together by the windowsill, their hearts synchronized in quiet celebration beneath the moonlight, a testament to the timeless support between a human and his golden-scaled friend. Now, let's journey on with another gentle tale. Susan and Kathy's Journey of Respect. This story is about Susan, who learns the profound value of respect from a magical guardian named Katie during a heartfelt journey through the forest. In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, the young woman named Susan embarked on her daily morning walk. Susan was well known in the village for her kindness and her admiration towards the natural beauty surrounding her home. One crisp morning, as the dew sparkled under the sun's gentle embrace, Susan met Kay, a mystical creature known as a loving guardian. With pearl-like spun silver and eyes deep as midnight skies, Kay held an air of wisdom and ancient purpose. Kate had been tasked to teach Susan a valuable lesson about respect, a concept more powerful than magic itself. Awakening curiosity in her heart, Susan followed Kate through the heart of the forest where ancient trees stood as guardians of tales untold. The woods embraced them, a symphony of rustling leaves and chirping birds guiding their way. As they wandered deeper, Susan marveled at the harmonious balance of flora and fauna thriving under the forest's watchful eye. Eddie led Susan to a secluded glade where the sunlight filtered for meets, creating patterns as intricate as lace upon the forest floor. Here, Katie began speaking of respect, not only between people but towards nature and oneself. Susan listened intently as cut deep words flowed like an ancient river, emphasizing the symbiotic relationship between humans and earth. The continuous giving and receiving, and how respect strengthens and sustains these bonds. Together they wandered the glade, Katie showing Susan the delicate flowers and ancient oaks, urging her to feel their life force, their quiet dignity. Susan learned from the silent whispers of the leaves that every creature holds a purpose, every plant deserves honor. She felt a newfound connection to the world around her. As twilight fell, the world wrapped itself in a comforting blanket of stars. Susan thanked Kitty with a solemn bow, a gesture filled with acknowledgement and gratitude. Katie nodded, pleased with her understanding. Their journey lingered in Susan's heart, carrying the reminder to respect, weaving it into her day-to-day actions, enriching her life with empathy and harmony. As Susan walked back home, she promised herself to cherish each soul and every leaf, nurturing the respect glowing brightly within her. Her heart was now the beacon of gratitude and reverence, ready to spread its light across the village. Thank you for joining me. Sleep peacefully tonight.